Hey guys, my name is Attorney Walter Ruthnall III. I just wanted to go ahead and give a new video on something that I thought was pretty cool. It's a new law that allows pets to be buried alongside their humans at cemeteries. I think this is incredibly important considering that most pets, we think of them as our kids nowadays. This was written by Goodfulness, published by blog. The animal rescue site, Greater Good. Let's go into it real quick. Here you go. Here's the thing so that we can talk about it. All right, here we go. All right. Options used to be limited for people who wanted to be buried with their fur babies. Basically, their only choice was to be buried in a pet cemetery if that's what they wanted. Which is kind of weird. I never thought about that. But if people can be buried at a pet cemetery, then why can't pets be buried at a human cemetery? It's a question that one state is answering with a new law. New York is changing up the rules when it comes to pets and where they're allowed to be buried. They passed a law that allows people to be buried alongside their pets if they so choose in a human cemetery. And the law isn't just limited to dogs and cats. It allows for a range of different animals to be buried with their owners. That's really cool. Me likes this law a lot. It's a decision that many pet owners are applauding as their fur babies are part of their family. There are some exemptions to the law, of course. Religious cemeteries don't have to comply with this new law, and individual cemeteries can still choose to refuse to bury any pets if they so please, like they would. If it's an individual cemetery, that's the first one to have pets buried in it. A pet cemetery in Westchester County stated that every year at least 5 people choose to be buried with their pets in their cemetery rather than being apart from them in a human cemetery. It's a way for them to stay close to their loved ones even after they're gone. Well, I bet that pet cemetery is about to lose a heck of a lot of business. New York is finally allowing pet owners to rest in peace next to the living creatures who provide so much comfort, companionship, and happiness during their time on Earth. I have the same thing with Shadow, and then Sweetie makes me pull my hair out. After all, I'm just kidding. I love that chubby piggy dog. She is the color of cookie dough, and I think she's just cute as hell. After all, it doesn't quite make sense that humans could be buried in pet cemeteries, but not vice versa. Sometimes family is who we choose, not who we're blood related to, and that applies to our pets too. Oh, they're fighting in the background. Pets are family. Why make such a distinct separation between what constitutes as family? I think that's an important thing because the Supreme Court, a lot of you guys don't know this, tussles with, fiddles with, moves a little bit this way and that way, shimmers it a little bit, the definition of family. I don't know if you guys realize this, but how we define family has been a Supreme Court level question on multiple occasions. So it's something nobody ever thinks about that. But how the Supreme Court defines a family has been in multiple cases at the highest level of our legal system. With New York leading the way, hopefully other states will fall in line and create similar laws. Oh, got a grumpy piggy back there. For some people who wish to be buried with their pets, they have to resort to somehow sneaking them into the cemetery. This can be dangerous for the friends or family members who are asked to do this after the pet owner has passed away. But now in New York, at least, there doesn't have to be any slinking around in the cemetery performing secret burials for loved ones. You and your pet can be together forever if you want to. Again, each cemetery must agree to let you be buried with your pet. It's their right to opt out. However, for people whose pets are family, it's certainly a step forward. New laws seem to crop up all the time, and they can be confusing, but this is one law that many of us understand the importance of. Share this information with the animal lovers in your life who want to be buried with their pet family. All right, so I obviously really love that law because, it's one of those things where we look at certain aspects of our lives, right? The sanctity of being in that cemetery. That is the cemetery of the great blah, blah, blah. The reality is, guys, when we pass away, things are either going to happen based on the religion that we have, and we all hope, at least a lot of the pet owners, and I walk around with a little thing of Layla in my pocket, her ashes. We obviously want those pets to be with us in the afterlife. Doesn't mean we're going to be able to have that actually come true in its full extension, but we like to at least think about it and hope that that is the possibility. So I just wanted to bring this law change forward to you guys. I would like to see that obviously in every single state. So it's Sweetie. She's just complaining because she got treats, but not enough treats. Even though most dogs don't get as many just enough treats as she does, she gets more treats than most dogs ever get. Sweetie! Anyways, guys, I will catch you a little bit later. You have an absolutely wonderful day. I hope you can hear the little clickies of all their nails. There's Shadow. And Shadow would like to say to you guys, oh my God, Sweetie, give it a break. You're chubby, okay? Shadow would like to say to you guys, have a wonderful night, and we will catch you a little bit later. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.